This is why I'd never dirty bulk again and why you shouldn't either. I mean, where do I start, boys? Looking like an absolute chungus over here. Now let's get the obvious out of the way. This is not the desired male physique. Most men are never going to want to be high body fat percentage to the point where even though I've built a decent amount of muscle mass in this, I couldn't really see it. I still just looked straight. As opposed to what I'm looking like now, lean, my muscles are popping out, I'm looking healthier around the face, and I'm just overall healthier as well. There are positives to doing a dirty bulk, especially if you're really skinny with a low body fat percentage. But even though you're going to be gaining a lot of muscle mass, you're going to be progressing your lifts quickly, you're also going to be progressing with the amount of body fat percentage that you have very quickly. And the issue is that's going to make your cutting phase so much longer and so much more painful. I dropped 25 kilos in the space of 4.5 months, but just from pure aggressiveness. And if I didn't bulk up to that body fat percentage, I wouldn't have had to go for as long and as aggressive. So realistically, I just caused myself more work. Not only that, boys, when I was going to the gym on the later stages of the bulk, like I was here, I was actually becoming really unfit internally. Even though I was strong on like 1 or 2 sets, by the end of the sets, I was sitting there during my rest periods, actually out of breath, almost like I'd done a 5k run, which, let's be honest, that's a massive red flag. We don't want to be doing that. Now, boys, if you are going into like a 5-6 month bulk, I'm not expecting you to stay this lean all year round, but if you're just aiming for scale weight and pushing it and pushing it and pushing it, you are just going to get fat. Build muscle, but you are just going to get fat as well, like I did. So your main focus during this bulk is maintaining a good visual physique. Make sure you're taking progress pictures on a weekly basis so that you don't lose control of the situation. You monitor how fat you're actually getting. If it gets to a certain stage where you're starting to look a little bit podgy, the abs are starting to fade, you probably need to do a little bit of a mini cut. But your main focus during this time frame is going to be improving your strength, progressive overload, getting more reps in each set. Once you complete that weight in that rep range, up in the weight, getting stronger and stronger, because that's how you're going to build muscle. That is the whole purpose of the bulk. Not just to chuck off your plan and eat whatever the fuck you want. If you bulk properly, you do a lean bulk where you're focusing on strength, it's going to save you so much time when it comes to that cutting phase because it's going to be shorter. You're not going to have loads of fat to get off. Then you're going to be lean again very quickly and help maintain the muscle that you've already got. When you go into them extended cuts, which I did, you do end up, by the end of it, run the risk of losing muscle mass, starting to get weaker, which is just reversing all that hard work you've done during the bulk, and then you're getting nowhere. If you've realised, hang on, this geezer is the GOAT at fitness tips, then drop a follow because I'm going to be posting so much more.